Hey guys, what is up? Steven here. I'm gonna be doing an NU live today. But before I get into that, I just want to ask a quick question. Tomorrow I plan on uploading a OU team building video, and I'd just like you guys to leave a comment on what Pokemon you would like me to try to build around. Uh, Basically, the goal of the video is just going to be just my thought process when making an OU team, and yeah, so please do that, and I'll choose one of the Pokemon that are in the comments. Alright, so let's get into this team that I'm going to be using today. Basically, it's a very offensive team with a Stunfisk, which face is still incredibly stupid. So right now, I think Combuskin is one of the best Pokemon in the tier, and let me try to explain why I think it is. It sets up on basically the top mons in the tier. It sets up on Spiritomb that don't carry Foul Play. It sets up on Shiftry, and it also sets up on Vileplume, especially if something you have on your team is already asleep. I've considered changing this. I'm actually going to change this because why not? Yeah, so that works. I'm gonna change this to 0 now, since I'm not running an attacking move. Next, we have standard SD Feraligatr. This is basically supposed to be the recipient of boosts from Combuskin. Next, we have Screen Xatu. Basically, just to keep up hyper offense, helps Combuskin set up, all that. It's a great mon. Next, we have Sashly Vanny. We're just running it as an offensive Pokemon. It also has this Pokemon also learns Baton Pass amazingly. So we have another SD passer for Gator, which is nice again. Next, we have Life Orb Magmortar, which is a great Pokemon because it actually 2-hit KOs. What's it called? Assault Vest Hariyama after rocks. And last, we just have Stunfisk because I needed rocks. I needed basically a check to Fletchinder. So yeah, Stunfisk. And alright, I'm currently on an alt Milbury. I'm not really sure what my rank on this alt is. Let me check. I'm at 1413, which is not too terrible. I'll look on the ladder really quick. My Goomy account is pretty decently high. I'm 38th, which isn't too bad. And 1430 is here. Somewhere around here. Yeah, so that's not too bad. Or 1413. Oh, whatever. Alright, so looking at this guy's team, it looks pretty cool. I'm trying to think of things I can set up on with Combuskin, and that probably includes Serperior, Probopass, probably Pangoro as well, because it's pretty weak. And I think if I can get an SD up to Gator, it should be good game. So that is good. And looking at his team, he's probably going to lead either with Probopass or Golem. I'm just going to lead Stunfisk, to be completely honest. Z leads Xatu, and that's fine because I am very bulky. I carry Discharge. Yeah, so that does absolutely nothing. And that also didn't do that much, but I do get the Pair Hacks, which is nice. And at this point, I don't think I'll lose anything by going for Scald. As he goes into Superior, hopefully I can burn this, that'd be nice. I don't get the burn. I don't want him, to be completely honest. Huh. I think I'm just gonna get a Rocks. Okay, that's fine. Because now I can go... He's most likely Calm Mind. and he's gonna go for that now. Yeah. So I'm in to leave Annie, and I'm just gonna X Scissor. It is super effective and all of that. So he goes for what appears to be an HP Fire. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I don't really want to mess around with this, so I am just going to go straight for X Scissor again. So he kills me with Giga Drain, and that is completely fine. Because basically that just proved to me that I can set up with Combuskin. I'm just going to go for Sub, as he also subs, okay? And I can Baton Pass now, behind the sub. He goes for Giga Drain, and that actually breaks my sub, which is a little upsetting, but I can go into Threat. The Threat has arrived, and I'm just going to go for Psychic because it can't miss, and it's going to break his sub anyway. So he goes for Giga Drain, and that does a pretty decent chunk, but at this point I can just go for Fire Blast, and I do hit, so that's good, and he dies. So, +1 Magmortar. That's pretty scary with Life Orb. Just +1 speed. I do carry Hidden Power Grass, so that's what I'm going to go for. If he does Sucker Punch, then I have the chance for Flame Body, which I don't get, but that is fine. Because I do have Feraligatr. And basically, I'm just going to set up an SD here, no matter what. Yeah, because he's probably going to go into Granbull. Yeah, I think that's my best play. Yeah, good. Alright, so I'm going to SD again. I am Lumberry, so if he tries to T-Wave me, then that is completely fine. As he goes for Play Rough, and it doesn't do too much. He doesn't get the attack drop, which is nice. And at this point, I am just going to Waterfall. Nothing wants to switch in. This doesn't really want to stay in. And he knocks me into Torrent range. So that is absolutely amazing. I can just go for Waterfall again and take him out, so that is awesome. Man, Gator is a threat right now. Goes into Golem. I am in Torrent range, and I am at 2.5 times attack. I'd like to believe Aqua Jet kills, and it does. So that's amazing. He says GG. I'm not really a fan of GGing before all 6 Pokemon are dead. Like, this could be Scarf, you know. And because it might be, I'm just gonna go straight for Aqua Jet. And it doesn't take him out. So that's fine. Yeah, I can just go into Stunfisk and click Scald, actually. That's fine. So that was good, I think I actually win with Stunfisk, which is amazing. I mean, Stunfisk is just... it's such a cool Pokemon. Oh, God. Leo joined the game and is saying the Goomy smells bad. Nice. Oh, gosh. I wish he would choose him on. Alright, so he goes into Probo now. I do carry Earth Power, so that's what I'm going to go for. I really don't think he can actually take me out with this Probo Pass. Alright, so he goes for Toxic, that's fine. As I can just go for Earth Power. I do lower his special defense, which means... I mean, I'm honestly just going to Scald. Don't kill him, that kind of sucks. And... that's annoying. This is, I need Stunfisk to kill his Xatu. How much did I lose from poison? I'm just gonna Scald again. Okay. Now I'm basically forced to go into Xatu. I think I misplayed this. I should have just killed him. Alright, so he doubles into Probo, which is fine by me. I'm just gonna... That might have actually just won me the game. Because I'm just gonna spam Psychic at this point. Yeah, I think I just won. Because his Xatu is down at 30%, so I don't have to predict. I can just go for Scald. And, hopefully this kills. Yeah. Oof. That was a little nerve-wracking. And I know I am slow because I'm a Stunfisk, but he is paralyzed, so I should be faster. Yep, and I am, so that's good. Good first game. GG. Gator is a threat. That's all that needs to be said. Feraligatr is a huge-ass threat. So, yeah, don't let it set up on you. Or run Tangela, because Tangela is actually really good right now. Because it can take on +2 Gator, which Vileplume cannot. Even though Vileplume is, you know, one of the best Pokemon in the tier, I just, you know, you guys understand what I'm saying. Alright, so got another game. This guy actually has a pretty cool team, to be completely honest. And looking at his team, Shedinja is annoying as hell. But once again, I think Stunfisk is a really good lead for me. Z leads Torkoal, and I'm actually fine to exchange rocks here if that's what he wants to do. But I do have that Xatu, and I doubt that he would want them to get bounced, so he's either gonna like yawn or... Yeah, I think he has to switch out here. Nice. So I get up rocks for free, and I can just change up moves and go for Discharge, and that's fine if he wants to go into Vileplume, as I actually paralyze him, which is nice. And to be honest, I'm just... I mean, Magmortar is kind of an obvious play, but then he could just double into Mantine and blow my hazards away. I don't know, I'm gonna do it anyway. It's early game. I should be safe. As he actually gets Parahaxed, which kind of sucks for him, but it's part of the game. And it's kind of apparent that he would want to go into Thing right now, into Licky Licky. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna Fire Blast. I am Life Orb, so it's gonna do a good amount. Oh my lord. That did a lot more damage than I anticipated. Wow, Magmortar, you're scary. So at this point I can just go for Psychic, because it'll take this out. And it hits Mantine harder than Fire Blast would have, so that's why I made that play. Now he goes into Mesprit. I'm not really sure what kind of Mesprit he is. So, interesting. I'm trying my best to prevent him from spinning / defogging right now. His team is actually really cool. He has a pretty good rating. I like his team a lot, though. Oh, disconnected and reconnected. Okay, that's good. This has been a good battle. I didn't want to get rid of that. So, this is a tough play. I kind of just want to go into Xatu. It seems kind of like my safest play. I don't know what he's going to do. He just goes for Psychic. That's fine. And to be completely honest, I think I'm just gonna retaliate with another Psychic of my own. This is not gonna do enough. That was a crit. That's not good. I can just go into Stunfisk though, as he goes for Defog. And I am just gonna get up rocks again, because it hurts his spinner, and it hurts. Yeah. I hope that made sense. So I'm gonna go in. Man, I'm just gonna go into Combuskin. He goes for X Scissor, and that didn't do a lot. And I can sub. As he goes into Torkoal, that's fine. He's probably just gonna spin, to be honest. But I am just gonna Baton Pass into Stunfisk, as he does spin, and I am just gonna get up rocks again. I have to play carefully with my Magmortar, because it's actually the only Pokemon on my team that can touch Shedinja, which is kind of scary to think about, actually. So, on his Vileplume, last time I went into Magmortar, I'm honestly just going to stay in and discharge. I think he's going to want to double switch into his Mantine, or he's going to break my sub, or he's going to get paralyzed. I'm going to discharge again. I really have no reason not to, because if he does want to try to make that double switch play into his Mantine, then, you know, that's good for me. So now I'm forced to make a play. And I'm just going to go into Xatu, it's my safest play. As he goes for Infestation. That's not annoying. I can't switch. I would double predicting the Mantine here, but I can't make that play. It does 17%, and to be completely honest, man, I'm gonna make the same play I've been making. I'm just gonna go back into Stunfisk. He goes for Scald and burns me, but that is fine. I can just discharge now, and either, I mean, he kind of. I think Vileplume is his best play, you know, but discharge is safe. Yes, alright. So we have one of the ways for him to remove hazards out of the way. I am burned, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world, as now he goes into Torkoal. Huh. That's kind of interesting. I'm just gonna go for rocks, and he also goes for rocks. That's fine, because Earth Power is gonna do a good amount. It's gonna do a good amount to him. Torkoal is not necessarily super bulky on the special side. Yeah, that did a ton. That did an absolute ton. So I can just discharge here. And it takes him out, so that's good. It'll be difficult for me to get my hazards back up, but all I have to do is just get the Vileplume in. Shoot. I'm just gonna... go into Combuskin, I think. Yeah, he kills me with Psychic, but that's fine. Because I can go into Leave Annie. And, what I'd like to do is... I mean, X Scissor is kind of obvious. I'm gonna Baton Pass. Shit. Pardon my language, guys. I really didn't expect that to happen. Yeah. The counter is here. The counter has arrived. So what I'm gonna do is sack Leave Annie. Go into Stunfisk. I should be able to live in an attack, or be faster, and get up rocks. See SDs, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. To be honest, he's probably just gonna SD again. Or he's gonna kill me with X Scissor. It's fine, because I can go into Magmortar now. And, yeah, hopefully Fire Blast hits. That would be very, very nice. I think I'm gonna lose this game. Yes, Flame Body! Come through! Yes! Alright, so I'm gonna go into Gator now, as it's literally my only play. So he goes into Plume. Now, I think he might have made a mistake. I'm just gonna SD in his face. And he gets paralyzed. That's amazing, for one. And I'm just gonna SD again, because I know I can live a Giga Drain. Yes, that puts me in Torrent range. And this does kill. And, based on the way he played his Mesprit, I think he's Scarfed. And I'm at +4, Torrent range, Aqua Jet should kill. Yes, alright. Amazing. Gator coming through late game again. Alright, I'm gonna get one more battle. And, that'll be the end of this live. But, oh man, Leave Annie hasn't really done anything. Combuskin hasn't done too much, but Gator is just running through people's teams, which is just petrifying. Alright, so looking at this guy's team, it looks like a stall team, which is annoying, but we have the Wall Breaker and Feraligatr. Especially if we can pass it boosts, then should be fine and dandy there. To be honest, I kind of just want to Leave Annie, as he leads Uxie, so that's good, I guess. X Scissor isn't going to be doing too much. I am just going to make the safe play and go directly into Xatu. And I do bounce his rocks, so that is awesome. Looking at his team, he doesn't have a way to remove hazards, so those will be there for the rest of the game. Now I'm going to go for Light Screen. Basically, I'm going to try to set up a sweep, basically. So, now I can go for Reflect, as he tries to get up rocks again. And I am going to go into Combuskin. He goes for Knockoff. That's fine. SD is a great play here for me. Looking at his team, he doesn't really have too much that can actually take on Leave Annie at +2. So that's the goal, is to get that inside at +2. And then try to win. So looking at his damage, I can live another one. So I'm going to SD again. Hopefully he doesn't crit me. Whew, he didn't. He does get the Spadef drop, which is kind of annoying, but doesn't really matter. And I am at +2 speed, so I am just going to BP out, as he actually goes to Quillfish. But that's fine, because I am just planning on going into Leave Annie at this point. And I could SD again. I kind of want to, actually. Unless he carries Poison Jab, which these normally don't, you know. But I am just going to make the safer play and go for Leaf Blade. It just died. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking about a prediction there, boys. It just died. Oh, that was good. So Gorgai Super is inside now. I do have X Scissor, which hits him neutrally, so that's what I'm going to go for. And it did a pretty good chunk. And at this point, what I can do is SD again, and I can pass that to Gator. Yes, so I SD'd again, and I'm going to attempt to baton pass this to Gator. If I can, then that's pretty much game. So he goes for Drain Punch, doesn't do too much, and I am a Feraligatr, so that plus a lot, and I flinch him, so that's fine. I can just Aqua Jet. I really have no reason to predict at this point. And he forfeits. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this session. Thanks for watching. This team is pretty okay, actually. And Feraligatr is a big threat. It's a monster. So definitely consider using it. And if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment. That would be awesome, guys. And see you next time. Peace.